Hello everybody, it's LE Diecast. We're back. We've got, I guess we made it a country scene today. This used to be the spooky, scary house diorama. We've changed it a little bit. Now it's not so spooky. So we're going to dive into the bin again, pick out 25 cars, rank them from what I think is best to worst. Nope, sorry, worst to best. We always get that wrong. And you all can disagree. Be right back. Okay, let's get 25 cars. Our bin is getting a bit empty. Can actually get to the bottom. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's a Torino. That's going to be hard to beat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and this one, 25. All right, we've got our 25. Let's go ahead and rank them. Okay, we're back, and so you probably all know the game. We're going to go through these 25 to 1, and that was not a Torino that I saw. And it may not be number 1. Alright, so starting with number 25, we've got this guy. I did not write down what he was. I guess I didn't care that much. He is a RD09, and that is very small. Here, let's zoom in here. We didn't get the focus particularly good on that. There we go. So that is RD09. That is from the Justice League series. I think that was a Walmart thing. Now it's a 99-cent store thing, and well, there you go if you're interested. Not my favorite. Next up, beating that one, is a Happy Meals. What is that? Bad Mutter, I think. And this Bad Mutter, well, it's not going to tell me. It's a Happy Meals car. This particular one really doesn't do anything, as far as I know. And that one beat out the Flash. Beating out that one, we've got Cyclops. This one is a Maisto. Trying to figure out the car. It is a, I can't read it. Is that a Camaro? I can't read it. But we've got Cyclops. Just a second. Is that a, is that really? No, it's a, yeah, I was going to say that's a Cuda. I don't know where I got the Camaro from. That is a Hemi Cuda that Cyclops drives around. He probably had retired by this point. Broke up with all his numerous girlfriends and needed a car to pick up the superhero women in. So next up, this one's a Maisto. I did not know that. This is a Nissan 370Z. I did not know that was a Maisto. A Nissan 370Z Maisto. I don't know the year on this one. I don't even remember that being a Maisto, but there is the bottom on that one. So we've got 2 Batmobiles in a row. This one I picked as my least favorite of 2. The 2013 Batmobile. All of these really look very similar. Following up is the 2018 Batmobile. Here he is. And I like these Batmobiles, but I think they're getting a little bit little bit long in the tooth. We've seen a lot of them, and they all tend to look about the same. So we've got a 1984 Hong Kong casting with a Malaysia base on it. Or sorry, this is the, what is this? Is this the Hong Kong base? This is the Malaysia base. They made a lot of these. That is an old one with those black wall tires on it. 1984, the only problem is he is missing one of those tires. And they're not the easiest thing to replace, or at least you gotta really, they're harder to replace than regular cars, and that guy probably will not get his tire replaced, sadly. He will just have to do with one wheel. We've got a split window Corvette. I think this was the dealer's choice version, which would put it in 1997. 63 Corvette. This dealer's choice series is very, very easy to find. Very common. We've got this one's an Imperial 1998, so it's old. That's what makes it interesting. I don't know what this car is. Let me see if I can identify it. It's got, yeah. There's that one. That one's old. Makes it kind of cool. Imperial, a Chinese company that went under a lot of different names. We've got an 07 Ford Mustang. That one was a multi-pack exclusive. Not that old. I don't have the year on it, but I think it might be a year or two old. The multi-pack exclusive part makes it pretty cool. Multi-pack exclusives, by the way, really not that rare. They sell a lot of those multi-packs, so maybe, I guess, about as rare as treasure hunts go these days. They're not hard to find. Here is a Thunderburner. This particular one we do see a lot. I don't know if it got, I think it got released in a couple different versions. What makes this guy interesting is he could be very old. 1981 is what I'm guessing on that one. You know what? I may take that back. I don't know. I don't know if those wheels were 1981. There's the bottom. I'm going to guess that is not 1981. I know that came in a couple, like 2-packs, and it was bundled in some different things. I think my research is wrong on that one. I don't think those tires are 1981. Here's a Johnny Lightning. This one is a fun one. I do not, well, I know this is not the original. That is the Nucleon. This one must be from one of their re-release series. The Nucleon. That is a weird looking car. This back thing does look like it does something. And as far as I can tell, it does not. It doesn't spin or anything. And of course, this guy's dome always gets trashed. I see a few of these at every show that are originals, but they're usually in really bad shape. That particular guy did not hold up well. Got a Tonka truck next, little tow truck. Again, we've seen these guys, these series. I like these series. I don't usually pick them up, but we see them sometimes thrown into bins. I'll buy them for $1, but they usually go for a little bit more than that in the stores. Rubber-ish tires. They're like a soft plastic. So I guess we can't call them rubber. That's probably plastic. But softer than what you would find on Hot Wheels. And there's the bottom. Heavy car, kind of out of scale to the Hot Wheels. So they're fun cars if you want to get a bigger truck and you want it to be in scale with your Hot Wheels. We've got a Dodge Charger. This is a 2011 Dodge Charger from, I don't know the year on this one. I'm going to guess that was 2 years ago, maybe about 2016. This was the Super Treasure Hunt also. This one obviously not the Super Treasure Hunt, but it was that same year. This the regular version. That is a Dodge Charger RT, by the way. All right, now we're getting into ones that are a little bit more interesting. We've got a Nash Metropolitan. This one with rubber tires. I believe we've seen this one. This one, not really my favorite paint job on this, but I do really like this casting. I've mentioned it before, but I really want to do a custom where I just cut that front part off, cut it here, and scoot that back and make it into a real Metropolitan. There's your rubber tires on that. That one, that was maybe Larry's Garage, or it was a Boulevard. You know, I don't remember the series on that one. All right, we've got a Altered State. There is Altered State. This one, I want to call this one from the Wastelanders series. You know, it's got that skull. I didn't make a note of that. I don't remember this one being part of that series. This one also came in an unpainted version. That is rarer. But that one is pretty neat. All right, all the rest of these, no they don't. I was going to say all the rest have rubber tires, but they do not. Can't say that. 57 Chevy up next. That one I've got no information on. We've got a lot this time with no information. This one, trying to pin down when it came out. That one could be, again, Boulevard series or the Garage series. That one looks more like the Boulevard series. Boulevard cars were a little bit more toned down with the paint job, so I'm going to guess that one was a Boulevard car. This one is definitely not toned down. I want to say that's a Challenger. I'm going to guess Challenger. It does have the name on the side over here, but it's so small I can't read it. I'll probably be able to read it here in the video once that comes out, but that is a Challenger. We're going with Challenger. And this one, kind of the high raking Johnny Lightning X-ray tires version. I think I'd be scared if I saw this one on the drag strip. That one looks like it may. Those parts are not stock, I can tell you that. Fun cars. They release these every once in a while. About maybe once a year or so they'll come out with those. We've got a 2001 Chevy. This one, that one is kind of hard to find. That is the J.C. Whitney version. J.C. Whitney, a store that at least is no longer around out here on the West Coast. I don't think they're around and anymore. And they had exclusive Hot Wheels for a while. It does have rubber tires. Really nice rubber tires on there. Those guys would definitely be chopped off if it wasn't for that car. We will keep it. All right, what are we at? Number 6 is a 56 Ford F100. That one from M2. Don't see a lot of M2s in our bins. People tend not to give away their M2s. Probably the most detailed diecast cars out there. Very much to scale. This one does have an opening hood, and usually their hoods do open very easily. This one with rubber tires. There's the bottom on that one. Don't know the year on these. M2 tends to release the same castings quite a bit, so with different colors. All right, number 5. This is a Plymouth Duster. That one from the Classic series. I believe that is one of the later series. I didn't write it down, but maybe series 2 or 3 for that one. That's a total guess, but a Duster. The open hood engine there. These classic cars, really nice. They would come in numerous colors, and I mean a lot of different colors of the same car. So this one held up the video a little bit, and I was too lazy to run in and get my phone and look it up. I have this listed as a 2008 treasure hunt. I think I got my slips of paper wrong, so at the bottom here we'll have that all ironed out at this point. I don't see a treasure hunt symbol on that, and I think I just got my slips of paper mixed up. Anyways, that one is a Pontiac Firebird, and I'll get you the information on that, but no matter what it is ranking number 4 today. Number 2, we're getting down to the finalists. I said number 2. I think this is number 3. Number 3, which comes after 4, is this Prowler. That one, a very old one. That one from 1967, I think. And I'll show you the rest of it. This one from the Super Chrome series. This one not particularly rare. There's the bottom. So let's see what the wheels look like here. There you go. Can't really see in there. Yeah, they do have the capped wheels. I don't know if that'll show up on the video. I tend to see this car often, but it's usually really scraped up. This top part would scrape along the ground, obviously, and get really messed up. And then it's got this overhanging roof that tends to get crushed. Its engine kind of saves it sometimes, but the engine gets really scraped up too. But that one in very, very good shape. All right, number 2 is, this is the one I thought was a Torino when I first glanced at it, but it is not. It is a Dodge Charger, a 67. You can see it's got that same Talladega back end from the stock car racing era that this one came from. Would have been racing against Talladegas, I guess. And this one with rubber tires, holiday rod. Wish they released these still. That would be very popular with the collectors. So it's in its holiday colors. That one from 2004, so pretty old. Not the easiest one to find either. I do like those tires for my customs. One of the more common ones that I use. And number 1, this one I think is a bit of an odd pick for me. I don't think a Camaro's ever won. We'll see. But a Camaro, that one the Target exclusive Editor's Choice series. Not a particularly easy series to find, from 2000. And it is a nice one. I think that damage on top is just from being in the package, unfortunately. But opening hood opens fine. It's got a very little flat engine in there. Does not have rubber tires. It has those odd kind of rimmed tires that are supposed to make for less surface friction. We don't see those tires a lot. Haven't seen them in a long time anyways. But Camaro. So that's our number 1 pick for today. And you can tell me if you disagree. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.